Hey, I'm Scott, and I am an American in Bangkok. Guess what? Leading doctors are calling for the mask mandate to be reinstated. Today is Wednesday. As of the time of recording, it is Wednesday right now. This Friday, the CCSA, or COVID Center for Situational Awareness, or is it Situation Awareness, will consider their options on Friday. That's 2 days from now. And I kind of doubt it, but perhaps they will be reinstating the mask mandate. Just when we thought we've reached the end of the tunnel, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Several leading doctors and medical associations are asking the Ministry of Public Health and the CCSA to reinstate mask mandates due to concerns of rising COVID-19 cases globally and the new subvariants, and because of the new subvariants. Dr. Nitipat Jirakun, chief of Sirirach Hospital's Department of Respiratory Disease and Tuberculosis, urged the Thai government to reveal the accurate numbers of COVID-19 infections, including no to mild symptom groups, to the public. The associate professor stated online on July 1st that the COVID-19 situation in Thailand is tensing up. It's bridging up. As it was estimated that the actual number of cases last week was around 50,000 people a day, different from the numbers we saw in the daily reports of a few thousand at most. Well, I don't know how important that is, honestly. Let me go on here. The number of critically ill patients is also rising from 600 and now staying at a rate of 700. The number of hospitalized COVID-19 patients is increasing, causing a number of medical frontliners to come back to work and work twice as hard to reduce the number of patients waiting to be admitted to hospitals. It's time for the government to tell the truth and warn its people to be prepared. Not just carelessly end the mask mandate and allow more risky social activities. I don't know. I don't know about this. I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I thought that the governments, not only this government, but all the governments, I thought they're telling the truth. They're being transparent, but of course we know they're not. Doesn't matter what country it is. The mask mandate, which previously covered all public areas, even when outside alone, which is just idiotic. I'm outside alone in the middle of nowhere, sitting on a beach, and there's not a soul around, and I got to wear a mask. No, I'm sorry, I do not comply. Was recommended but not mandatory on June 23rd, just about 2 weeks ago. The mandate had previously been in place most consistently since early 2020. Although the mask mandate did not seem to bother most Thai nationals, which is an understatement, it was seen as a deterrent for tourism in many tourist-reliant areas like Pattaya and Phuket, as they had already seen many foreign tourists ignore the mandate previously. Now, herein lies the difference. These people, this is their country, they are Thai, they are Asian, and if you know anything about many of the countries, like let's say Japan, I'm not going to get into it too much, but let's say Thailand, they will comply. The people will comply. They're not going to be, I don't want to do it because of this and that. They're not Western. However, you want Western dinero. How many rich people are going to come when you got to wear a mask? Hey, sir, you have to put a mask on. What? I'm paying $3,000 a night here. There's a difference between the way Westerners and Asians think, and this is one of the ways. Of course, there are some Westerners that have no problem. They'll wear the mask and whatever, but this is a sticking point. And, now no masks are required, but they're recommended. However, if you go in somewhere, like to the mall, or you get into a taxi and the person or somebody at the mall who's at the door or whatever, they say, sir, we require you to wear a mask here. Would you please put your mask on? Guess what? They have the right to give you the boot. And this is going to go on, I think, for a while. I don't know that everybody is ever going to be copacetic about this. Tourism and business associations have long wanted to lift the mandate, even if it wasn't being enforced, to draw tourists who might not visit just because of the thought of a mandate. Well, I can tell you that 95% of the people I know say, no, I'm waiting until the mask is gone. Even the serious, hardcore travelers are like, I don't want to deal with it. Some of these doctors, prominent doctors, want the mask mandate returned, citing concerns over rising cases globally and fears of the fast-spreading subvariants of Omicron, such as BA 2.5. Oh my God. You know, this is the thing. I feel for everybody. And you know why? Because it's like, is this going to be our life from now on? It could be. And you know, my wife said something to me yesterday. It really stuck with me. She said, hey, you know what? What if everything is okay? And then when you think we're back to normal, it happens again. And it's even worse. And if you think that it can't happen, you better think long and hard on that one. You better meditate on it. All right, let's see here. Dr. Prasit Watanapa, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine at Sirirach Hospital University, released a statement July 5th urging the relevant agents. Jesus criminy. Relevant? The relevant. Urging the relevant agencies to reinstate a mandate, at least for indoors. I can tell you that almost every place that I go indoors, the majority of people are wearing masks. Once in a while, I just go, I'm not wearing one. There's nobody around me. I'm not in a crowded area. I don't want anybody getting pissed off about it. I don't want to have to get into a confrontation about it. Just let me go on my merry way. But if there's a clear path and I don't have a bunch of people around me, that mask is off, baby. He stated that although the new subvariants were not proven to be more dangerous, he was concerned about the fact that they appeared to be more transmissible and that a significant amount of the population was not boosted. Well, I can't help you with that one, buddy. I mean, there are some people that won't get a vaccine, and, you know, that's just the way it goes. What are you going to do? You going to force it on them? He also felt lifting the mandate sent the wrong message that COVID-19 was over when it was not. Will it ever be completely over? Really, will it ever be completely over? When will the flu be over? When will the common cold be over? Say what you will, but, you know, and I'm all for less people dying. You know, I think if you're going to die, it would be good that we just die out at a little tiny bit faster rate than we procreate. That way we get back down to a manageable rate, and then all of a sudden we just even out somehow. I don't know, but that's what I would prefer. But listen, at some point we have to throw up our arms and just say, zero COVID is a pipe dream. It's a dream, nothing more. And it's not an attainable dream like moving to Thailand, like moving somewhere else. It's not becoming an expat and getting away from whatever country it is you want to get away from. It's attainable. That's attainable. A zero COVID, boggles my brain to think that they actually believe they're gonna get rid of it. All right, let's see here. Yes, the Public Health Minister Anutin Chanwirakul is always in the news. Stated that he would take all the concerns into consideration before the meeting on Friday, including tourism and business industry, the tourism and business industry that is largely against reinstating mandates, mostly due to the foreign tourist factor. I mean, at this point, don't you think it's time to just say, let's get it on COVID. I mean, you know, I understand there's going to be people that might get sick. They might die. I understand. But they're getting sick and dying now. And I have a lot of questions. You know, many other parts of the world are open and at least somewhat normal. Are masks really expected to make a difference? Are they really making that much of a difference? I don't think so. And is the world going to become addicted to COVID vaccines? I know I've had 3 shots. I don't feel I need any more. I hadn't had a flu shot. I can't even remember the last time I had a flu shot. And guess what? I got a thing from my insurance company saying you and your family can go in. You get a free flu shot. Go right in. And I was like, all right, listen. You know, I don't want to get the flu. Maybe it'll help me. I'll go in and do my thing. And I thought maybe it'll be good for the family. All right. Now you can go against it and go, oh, it's a racket. They're trying to get you. They've got, you know, metallic stuff in there. There's magnets going to be bouncing off you. All right, listen, I don't want to hear all that. It's all a bunch of nonsense. It's all a bunch of hooey. How has using the mask been working out for people so far? I don't think all that well. I mean, you know, it might keep me from, if I'm a little bit excited and a little bit of spittle comes out of the mouth and hitting somebody in the, you know, bullseye between the head or something. I don't know, but I don't know. Is it really helping? How do they know? I don't think it does. I think it hurts. It harms. In many ways, it harms people. Now, social distancing, I've been for social distancing for a long time. I go into 7-Eleven, I got somebody breathing on my neck. I'm like, hey, you know, you my wife? What the hell's going on here? Why are you so close to me? You know, there's not a whole lot of that social distancing here. Anyway, listen, if you have comments, questions, thoughts on this matter or any other, please leave a comment down below. Please feel free. And that's all. I'm done. Don't forget to get yourself a shirt, get hats, mugs, all that good stuff. You can click thumbs up. You can click the subscribe button. Everything's down in the description. I am Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choke the jerk and my. That is good luck and see you later.